Hello, boils and ghouls. Welcome to Watchers Podcast with your hosts, Brad and Colson.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Why are you doing this to us?
It gives you a home.
I met him 15 years ago. I was told it was nothing left. No reason, no conscience, no understanding, and even the most rudimentary sense of life or death, of good or evil, right or wrong.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Colson, you like movies?
I do.
And in the odd time you like to dabble in watching TV shows?
Very rarely, but sometimes.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
That's all I needed to know because today we're doing a top 10.
It's our Sunday Top 10.
So, today's top 10 is horror movies that we think deserve a TV show.
Right.
I don't know how you went about doing your list, but in my head I was thinking like a one season kind of deal.
Yeah.
Maybe a few more if needed. And the show Chucky is kind of what inspired my brain to think about this.
Yeah. I also thought miniseries for... Actually, I don't know if I actually have any that I'd like a miniseries of.
Yeah.
So I think all these are TV. But my brain did think that as well. Like, miniseries would be good for this. But
yeah.
Anyway, I think my list is all TV.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Did you have any trouble making this one?
Not really.
Same.
Yeah, it went relatively quick. I changed a few. I took some out and put some in.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, it was fairly simple.
Yeah.
So,
have you watched the Nightmare on Elm Street show?
No.
Me either.
No, I haven't. Freddy's Nightmares, is that what it was called?
I think so.
Or maybe that's... I haven't watched it. There's also a Friday the 13th series, but apparently it had nothing to do with Friday the 13th.
Oh.
But again, I want to buy those just to have them.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of TV shows coming out that were horror movies. Welcome to Derry is one.
Right.
I also heard rumor of an Alien show
really?
going to FX possibly.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Set in like this time, like modern world, it comes to Earth or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they're definitely happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Castle Rock,
right,
was sort of like that.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't specifically about any one thing, but there's shades of other Stephen King.
Yeah. I didn't watch the show, but off the trailer alone, I think it might have been season 2. It gave me extreme misery feelings.
Yeah, I think yeah, I think season 2 might be. For some reason, I never went back to that show. I watched season 1, and then that was it.
Yeah. Yeah. American Horror Story even has pulled from genres of, but never anything specific. But still, you get the feel.
Yeah. Especially that camp one they did.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And like you mentioned, the Chucky series, I haven't watched it, but I want to.
Me too. I've been hearing really good things, actually.
Yeah, it looks good. See, my only concern personally with TV is I like to wait till they're done.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get involved and get like 2 or 3 seasons in and then them cancel the show on something that didn't get wrapped up properly.
Right.
That's why I kind of wait till the end, and then I'm like, okay, I'll watch it all now.
Yeah.
And I also don't have to wait. Waiting kills me sometimes when it's like, oh man, there's Sopranos. Yeah. I never watched The Sopranos until it was over. But there was a 1.5 year break. Sometimes, or it might have even been a 2-year break between season 5 and 6. It's like, I could not.
Yeah.
I mean, they're also gambling that people aren't going to lose interest or find a new show. I mean, a little bit different. The Sopranos was considered one of the biggest shows of all time.
Yeah.
But still, you get the idea. It's like, God, I don't like to wait.
Yeah.
Anyway. So my list came easy to me.
Nice.
Off that tangent, back on track. Anything else you want to add, or should we just get started?
No, that's it. Let's hear you. Oh, actually, yes.
Okay.
Something we need to talk about before we get going.
Oh, right.
People listening, if you like top tens,
yep,
we got a big surprise coming.
Yes.
The whole month of December, we're going to have 4 episodes counting down our top 100 movies of all time.
Yep.
So each movie will go 25.
Yep.
Because that's math. That's easy.
That's right.
Be weird if we did like 40 in one and
this
20 for the
next. My 88 to 71. It's like, okay, and next we have 70 to fucking 14. Okay. They get the idea. Why did I double up on that joke? Fucking.
Hey, the more times you tell it, the funnier it gets. That's how jokes work.
I pulled muscles swinging at that fucking dumb joke. Jesus. The whole month though, and I personally have been working on this list literally for going on 3 months now.
Yeah.
I'm not even close to being done.
Nope.
It's the hardest list I've ever had to do, and I'm taking it very serious. So
yeah,
a lot of thought and effort go into it, and I hope you guys will listen.
I haven't been taking it seriously at all. In fact, my first 25 movies are all going to be different Land Before Time movies.
Nice.
Even the direct-to-video ones.
Oh, hell yeah. That's good.
Okay.
Right on.
So open your ears and listen to that in December, because we've been putting a lot of work into it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
It will be.
Maybe start thinking about your guys' top 100 movies while you're at it.
Yeah.
But for now, you're number 10 for horror movies that deserve a TV show.
Number 10, The Conjuring.
Oh, nice.
Think it would fit doing an episode by episode type thing. Like, essentially that's what the movies are. They're 3 different chapters of these people's cases, allegedly.
Yep.
Think it would fit in a TV show.
Perfectly.
Do it on an HBO or Showtime, an hour long or whatever, 45 minutes even. Get it done.
Yeah.
Do some 2-parters with cliffhangers. It could work.
It would.
Yeah.
My number 10, Alien.
Okay.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
People in space trying to stay away from an alien.
Now, is that what you would do? Like, you would do the original Alien movie? Or would you want it done like they're doing it, or they're talking about doing it? Like, setting it in modern day on Earth?
Yeah. I don't know if I want that.
Yeah.
I think I still want them in space.
Okay.
It can be modern day, but...
Yeah.
Modern day in space, because that's part of the scariness of it, is...
Right.
You don't have anywhere to go.
Yeah.
So, I'm keeping it in space.
Number 9 for me, An American Werewolf in London.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Never even thought of that.
I think it could work.
Yeah.
Put it to a TV show.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm saying that. That's what this is about. Number 9 for you.
The Sixth Sense.
Oh, good.
Have Haley Joel Osment is grown up in real life. Bring him back.
Yeah.
Have him still seeing ghosts, but he knows what's going on now.
Yeah.
And each week he's kind of trying to help a different ghost figure out how to get back to
I like that.
Back to being rested or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I like it. Number 8 for me, A Nightmare on Elm Street, which was a show, which we talked about.
Yep.
But yeah, you could do different nightmares based off of different things, and Freddy,
exploiting them in each one.
Exactly.
I like that.
Yep. You're number 8.
My number 8, Maximum Overdrive.
Oh, nice. That's out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, make it just as weird as the movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Load Stephen King back up on drugs and let him direct it. Yeah, because it's strange.
Yeah, that definitely is.
You could almost make it not as dark as The Walking Dead, but give it the same feel where there's like...
Right.
The vehicles and stuff have pretty much taken over.
Yeah.
And you have a core group of survivors that are
trying
to survive.
I like it. Okay. Number 7 for me is Pet Sematary.
Ooh, I like that.
So my brain was thinking, different stories of people. You could even do it as a timeline thing. Like in the movie, we find out the guy buried his dog there back in the 40s or whatever it was. Maybe even earlier. I can't remember. But you could do something like that. Like...
Do a whole season that's the 40s.
Yeah.
And then another one
that would be the
80s
70s
or 70s.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Something like that. Different things get buried. You're not just... It's not a dog and a cat. It's a human and maybe whatever.
Yeah.
Different things.
I like it.
Yeah.
My number 7, The Conjuring.
Okay.
Kind of the same idea. I want the Warrens traveling around each week.
Right.
Kind of like an X-Files feel to it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, with their busting ghosts.
Yes. Number 6 for me is The Shining.
I like that.
Okay.
Why haven't they done that yet?
Yeah, I was thinking, different guests come and stay. Maybe the hotel's up and running, type feel. And that situation of room 237. And
I like that.
Different shit happens, so.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Then you have, like, different angles with the people running the hotel.
Yeah.
Seeing stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Even, like, the manager of the hotel would kind of be, like, going crazy himself or something.
Right. Something like that.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's good. Cool. You're number 6.
My number 6 is Let the Right One In.
Oh, good.
Or Let Me In, depending on which one you've seen.
Yeah.
I like the idea of them traveling, because at the end of the movie you see them leaving where they're at.
Right.
And they're going by train, I think it is, somewhere else. So you could almost set them down in any town or city, anything, and let the same kind of story play out.
Yep, that's
and
good.
The end of the season, pack them up and move them somewhere else.
That's right. That's right. I like it. Number 5 for me is Sinister.
Okay.
This was the last one that I added.
Yeah.
I just think, again, with the Ethan Hawke movie, it's kind of case by case. He's seeing this thing and all these different murders that are happening. You could just expand on that a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe even have, like this one. I think this one, it jumped in time, I believe. There were murders from years ago. Yep. Same idea. I think it could work.
Yeah.
So
it'd be really cool watching an episode of that, and then like when it's just about over, you realize like, oh, these are the ones that burnt to death in the car, or these are the ones that got hung.
Yeah. Exactly. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
You're number 5.
My number 5, Shaun of the Dead.
Okay.
I want the original cast back for it, though.
Oh, you have to.
And, I just wanted a continuation of the zombie outbreak.
Yeah.
Another one that I want, like The Walking Dead, but with a Shaun of the Dead tone.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be better.
Yeah.
Definitely better. I like it.
Thanks.
Number 4, I picked Friday the 13th. I mentioned there is a show, but I don't believe it has anything to do with Camp Crystal Lake or whatever.
Right.
Friday the 13th, it could work kind of like American Horror Story did in that, I can't remember what it was called, their season.
Yeah.
Where it had that definite...
It was like 1980.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it had that feel of Camp Crystal Lake slasher shit.
Yep.
I think it could work. You know, camp counselors and kids of all ages come in and get fucked up. This would have to be an HBO very graphic, violent. You wouldn't want any of these. None of these could fit on like CBS, on ABC, and fucking NBC. You'd want
Disney Junior.
Exactly. You want these on the big boy networks. So
that's a good one. I will say my number 4 is also Friday the 13th.
Oh, okay. Weird.
Yeah. And for the first little bit, you could have people not realizing who was killing people.
Yeah.
And they're accusing each other of being the killer and stuff like that.
Whodunit type angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Your number 3?
My number 3, I picked Saw.
Oh, man, that's an obvious one. I never even
so this one, it could be, like you mentioned, X-Files, where it's almost the police investigating case by case of all these fucked up, gross killings that happen, throughout America or whatever region he's in.
Yeah.
I think it could be, again, another one that would have to be very graphic and violent, but I think it could work.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You could stretch it out so that there's more police investigation stuff.
Right, yeah. All that kind of what we don't see in the movies.
Yeah.
A lot of.
Add in a character that's doing a true crime podcast.
Right. And personally, for me, take out the jittery, violent camera movements, because that ruins the Saw movies for me.
Yeah, that's terrible.
You're number 3.
My number 3 is Slither.
Oh, nice. That's good. Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah. It doesn't even have to be a new concept. It could be the same story, but just stretch it out. Let there be some more backstory behind all the characters and have things take a little bit longer to play out.
Right. Small town setting.
Yep.
Perfect.
I love it.
Yeah, that's a good one. My number 2, I think you're going to like The Faculty.
Oh, I do like that.
I will say I had to look... I looked this one up.
Mm-hmm.
I always do, like I've said before, I always look up to see what I'm missing.
Yeah.
And this one has been talked about by people like, hey, this would make a great show, and I agree. That's why I picked it.
Yeah, it would.
Just an alien in a school.
Yep.
Who is it? Who is infected by it now? I think it could work.
Me too. I think if you made it have the same feel as the show Freaks and Geeks.
Right.
And, but add aliens.
Yeah. Add aliens and, comedy, horror type thing. I think it could work.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. Good.
My number 2, Signs.
Oh, okay. You have a lot of alien things.
Yeah.
I think this is your third. You have Alien, you have Slither, you have Signs.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Love aliens. It's good. Okay, I'll let you speak. Sorry.
Yeah, I think this would just be good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a real angle for this one.
Yeah.
But I just want more of the Signs universe.
Yeah.
It's a little trickier to do because in that movie, it seems like, oh, it's starting and we figured out it's water and it's over.
Right.
So I don't know if maybe it takes place in a different part of the world where they haven't figured it out yet or what. But
oh, interesting.
Yeah, but I want something Signs related.
There. Yeah. It's good.
Your number 1.
My number 1, Final Destination.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I figured just death. The Grim Reaper kind of showing up at all these fucking different characters.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to... Yeah, it could almost be a small town, kind of like Slither in the movie was, that small town feel.
Mm-hmm.
But it could also work in like a New York City, following, a bunch of different people who cheat death, and then, maybe 4 episodes later, it comes back and fucks them up somehow. You can expand it over a full season.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, you could have your one main character that's
right
has survived a couple of seasons even.
Exactly.
And then he finally gets got.
Yep. So, yeah, that's my number 1.
I like that.
Good.
My number 1, Halloween 3.
Okay. Go ahead. It crossed my mind 3 different times.
Yeah. Here's how I want it done, though.
Okay.
I want it done in the style of The Office.
Okay.
With the, crazy guy that's in charge. kind of being the boss, and them having like those little interview sections.
Right.
Make it kind of comedy, like a dark comedy.
Right.
And they're like getting ready for Halloween, and he's getting ready to execute his plan.
Okay.
And he's kind of explaining it as he goes.
Yeah, that would work.
I think it'd be funny.
I think so too. Yeah, it's good. It's good. This was a fun one.
It was. I liked this a lot.
Yeah.
We could almost do this one again.
Yeah, we could. There's enough horror movies to run through, so yeah. Good.
Yeah. So, that'll do it for this week. Let us know what movie you would like to see as a TV show.
Yeah.
And we'll be back next week with something completely different, and start thinking about your top 100 movies.
Right.
Because ours will be coming in December. The perfect gift for the month.
That's right.
Bye.